videos. First things first, let me announce myself. My name is Kenneth Bird. My company is Crystal Edge Technology Screens. And we're going to do 2 videos pre-recorded and 1 video live so that we can back the product up. Because what these screens are doing at the end of the day, it is going to be hard for people to accept the technology's advancement. All right, so this right here is a Dark Legend 27 Extreme Gamer. If you wonder what it stands for, the BLK and the ADV stands for, it's Black Advanced Ambient Light Rejection Technology. That's what it is. It's a new form of technology developed to allow the screens to actually take in 10 times more light. And also, on top of that, what the Dark Legends can do, they can produce amazing contrast levels, but also maintain amazing white levels. So this is the gamer version of that technology. We had to switch the screens around because I had it vice versa. All my gaming equipment's on this side, so I had to make sure I put the screen for the gaming on this side, and the other one has the Black Inferno on this side. So there's around, I think, 13, I'm not sure, I think there's 13 of these we have already, and 4 of them I think were already made. We have an Invisible, we have the Black Inferno, we have the Extreme Gamer, we have the Gold, and then we have the Gunmetal, which is actually over there. So right now we're working on doing some demonstrations on the Gamer, Extreme Gamer. And let me just show up the screen's amazing contrast capabilities in a fully lit environment. Keep in mind, we're not using any form of 1080p's, no 4K projectors in the demonstrations. The projector's not calibrated, none of that nonsense. And we're not stuck in a dark environment to make the screen look good. All right, so here's my projector right here. As you can see, it's an old Christie projector, 720p. I said this projector came out in 2012, discontinued in 2014. All right, let's have a look around the environment. So right here on the floor, we have the meters already set out, Dr. Meter. As I told you before, meters don't pick up down here. This is a meter max out zone, just to show you how much light we have in the environment. Let's take a look at the lighting in here. Fluorescent lights, this is our work lights in here. Got one back there, and as you can see, with all the light hitting the screen, with the tarp on the floor being white, and the ceilings being white, the walls are white, we reflect a ton of light in here. So return to the side, so you can see how beautiful the image is pulling up. We don't have any discoloration, no tannish to the screen, usually what you get from gray screens. And as you can see, like I said, plenty of light. The screen looks absolutely amazing. We don't have to be up close on the screen to show you how amazing the image looks, but I just want to show you with all this light and without being in a dark environment to try to enhance your black levels, or having a projector to enhance, a high-end projector to enhance the contrast levels. We can do this easily with a 720p projector. I think my projector is like a 4,000 to 1 contrast ratio. Or, no, I think it's about 2,000 to 1. I got to check, but it's pretty low. Let me see how beautiful that looks on our technology. All right, so I'm going to come back over here, and we're going to play a little bit of this demonstration. I got another one over here I want to check out too on top of that. And we're going to do some gaming off of it because this is for gaming. Let me go over here and grab my information sheet, because there's a couple of sites I want to check out while I'm on here. Check out test out the screen's ability to be able to do other things like produce beautiful colors and contrast, which is very important. As I said before, when you're doing demonstrations on a contrast level, you must do this in a fully lit environment. This is very important. These demonstrations must not be done in the dark, because if your customer goes to turn the lights on, he needs to know, or he or she needs to know, that the screen is still going to maintain contrast levels even with the lights on, and that the dark is not doing most of the work. All right, so let's go back a minute here. Now, like I said, this is something that gray screens and gray screen paint products, mixes, paints, and so forth cannot seem to achieve, because, as I said before, in a fully lit environment, these screens would wash out. But I want to get a couple, I just want to check out that part right there, but I got a couple of demonstrations I want to check out really quick on here. All right, let me grab this right now. I'm going to get this one right here.
Do you pay the ransom? That's a really difficult question.
Now, this technology, again, is only 1% We haven't cracked 2% yet till we do the rest of the certifies, which is still missing quite a lot of certifies. We got 7, I think, done on this screen right here. Let's do something else. I want to go with, ooh, definitely would do this one. Just to show you how dark the screen is. That's how dark the screens are. As a key feature of Legends, they're extremely dark, but they can maintain extremely high white levels. And they can do it in fully lit environments without the screen washing out or fading. One of the problems you have with screens today, ambient light controlled environments, or dark environments. We have neither one of them here. As I said before, extremely high white levels with dark technology. So this gives them the ability to be able to blend into gray screens with no problem. Yet they can maintain color and contrast that they can't do. That's why they're half and half Legend and half Phantom. Mine 720p. That's it. That's all we're running. No 4K. None of that. 720p only. This is how beautiful the image comes up on this black technology. So the whole object when we developed these, the Legend, was to give it the ability to be able to, like I said, be a dark screen, but maintain extremely high white levels. And do this all on a 720p projector without costing our customers a ton of money for expensive projectors that at the end of the day do all the work. At the end of the day, my customers can pop over to eBay and they can pick up a cheap projector for pretty much next to nothing and still achieve this image in a fully lit environment where someone with a projector, and keep in mind, like I said, certified screens also, they use extremely expensive projectors, still have to be stuck in ambient light controlled environments because they can't pick up color and they can't pick up contrast. And at the end of the day, you're going to have to calibrate. We don't have that problem. And this will be my last video for today. We want to do 2 pre-records and 1 live. Because at the end of the day, this technology is so advanced, people are going to have a hard time accepting it. But they're going to have to. It does exist. Look at this. And this is a 1% technology. Let's get something else on here. Let's give you an angle gain. Shoot, the screen can maintain its white level, even on an angle. So this week we are going to be working on 3 more out of the Legend collection. And then by the end of this month, we will start working on the black version of Legend, which is going to be even darker than Phantom, and to be produced at a magnificent white level. Let's grab something else. Let me see. I want to go with 4K snow screensavers. Commercial on top of
Children's
commercial.
Hospital of Philadelphia
Okay.
is opening a second hospital.
Okay.
Cybercrime is now the most profitable criminal enterprise in the world.
Some of the white levels on here. I'm looking for bright levels only. Anything else would be too easy. If it's contrast, the screen can pull contrast because it's black. Which I'm getting this on my ceiling probably this Saturday when we do my ceiling. Looking for nice bright images only. Test out the screen's white level capabilities. Now see, the thing is, when you show white levels off on a gray screen is supposed to be to produce high white levels. The one thing you're supposed to display off a gray screen is contrast. That's what you're supposed to display. And when you do the contrast levels, they must be done in fully lit environments. Like I said, at the end of the day, if the customer turns on his lights in his environment, he needs to know that that screen is not going to wash out. So that's why you have to do those tests in fully lit environments. Now, the one thing that black screens have to display are their white levels. My screen can do contrast all day long. It's an easy thing to do. The hard thing for a black screen to pull off is to see white light, especially in a fully lit environment, because that's not supposed to be possible. That's why if you look at me, I'm looking at all the demonstrations that are highly white and bright. So that way I can see where my white levels lay at on my technology. If you avoid this, when it comes up for this test, this is something you're not going to be able to pass. That's why we're not sticking the screen in a comfortable environment. That's why we're not using a 1080p or 4K projector in the demonstrations. putting the screen under those harsh conditions we could possibly think of, because when the customer gets this in his house, he can have his lights on and the screen will maintain with no problem because it's been tested. This is around the time, the 1%. If we see something that pops up that can be fixed, we can recorrect the problem and fix it. But if you don't do tests, then you don't know where your problems are going to pop up. That's a nice bright level right there. The thing about a dark technology, it has to maintain contrast, dark contrast, and white levels at the same time. Extremely difficult to do. But when your technology comes from God at the end of the day, it's easy. Right? This is an 8-minute technology. It doesn't take us long to make it. That's why we have so many of them. That's half of our list. Half of it. The gamers on this list. So we would have the Extreme Gamer is right there. The Legend, we showed that off. The Black Inferno, that was done. The Gold was done. And the Gunmetal's right over there. That's how fast we develop. So we should have every last one of them completed. And then at the end of the month, we bring out the Black Legend. It has a special name attached to it. We're not going to tell you the name. No. The reason why I know it's all the labels, because the labels are going to a graphic designer. They're designing their labels. And after that, they're going to the patent office to get the copyrights and all that locked down on them. This is a good demonstration. You see how that flow of white is going back and forth. You can see the individual lines. That's very important that you can see it off a black screen. These are all a little too easy. Trying to find. Oh, this is nice. I want to check this out real quick. I did this on my floor. I want to do real quick. Oh, this one right here, we've done this one already. That's the easy one. We've done that one. Let's try. We've done Skywork. We can play with that for a bit. piece of paper. So no, someone look real quick. In the dark is always in the dark. I don't understand these obsession with the dark all the time. That's an easy demonstration to do, not hard to do. Very easy. Let's go to, let me see. Oh, sorry about that, people. That's what happens when you don't eat Lucky Charms in the morning. Well, me, I like Lucky Charms every day. Let's see. Trying to get this space. No, it's right there. Everything here. Okay, nice. We can work with all of this, no problem. Let's see, where do we want to go? Let's put it over here for a bit. Show up the gamer's color capabilities without calibrating your projector in a fully lit environment. What the fish would look like on this screen. Try something from the Keystone. First, like I said, easy. I don't have no idea why people are just obsessed with being in the dark. We could do this with the lights on, with no problem. Easy. In the max out zone. The reason why is because gray screens can't see contrast or color. That's why. That's why they have to be in the dark in order to pick that up. Can be in a fully lit environment and pick that up with no problem at 109-degree viewing angle with no problem whatsoever. That's easy to do. why the demonstrations have to be done with the lights on. Again, at the end of the day, you're going to turn your lights on. How is that screen going to react? If it has to be tested. This is easy. I can do this all day. Dark technology. It's not hard to do. It's the easy part. The hard part for us would be to maintain bright colors. That's the hard part for us. See, I want to do the. We've done that already. Go there. All right, what about? That's been done to death. Let's try. Oh, here's something they can do. Check this out. This is one of the darkest contrast demonstrations I've ever seen. So far, one of the darkest ones I've seen. They can't pull this off in the full environment. The screens won't pick up. TCL black and white 4K demonstration. Oh, they butchered it. Just something I'm gonna look at real quick. You gotta have black technology to pull that one off. In a fully lit environment, a total eclipse. Can't do that with a gray screen, so I can pull the black one up. Excuse me. This one right here. Let's see. This is easy. That's definitely too easy. That's Let's show contrast now as well. Have a little fun. And a fully lit environment. Oh, that's too easy. And then this one, the wall.
Cybercrime is now the most profitable criminal enterprise in the world.
All right, we're done with that one. Let me see what else we got here. Let's go to that TLC. I want that TLC black and white. TLC 4K demonstrations. How? Did they mess that up? TCL 4K demonstrations. I think I butchered that one. All right. I wanted the black and white. That's what I want. Let's check this one out. Yeah, done this one. I'll let it play a little bit. See what it got. That's not a challenge. We need something of a challenge. I want higher white levels. Here we go. This is what I'm talking about. This is what I want. Contrast and black levels at the same time. Let's see, let's go over to Keystone. In there, key cut, that's cut. There we go. I want this one right here. The reason why I'm not saying much in the videos anymore, technology does the work. It speaks for itself. I don't gotta say much. And after what we proved in the last couple of days, ain't nothing much to say. You got any snow ones on here? Any snow levels on here? All right, now. Let's do some snow. Here we go. Oh, we done this one. Yeah, I got the time. I want some snow levels. Higher snow levels. Let's see. There we go. That'll work. Right out of time. See if we got anything. Oh, definitely got to do this one. It's the last one.
spirit of American independence will never
Oh, shoot.
fade, never
What the heck?
fail,
Nope, no, no. We ain't
but
dealing with it.
will reign.
Get the heck out of that dumb nonsense. We don't deal with that. All right, what else we got on here? Let's see. Oh, I know we got any white beaches. That'd be perfect. Yep, that'll work. All right, this is gonna be the last video we're gonna be doing for the technology, and we're done. Just to remind y'all, we don't care. We already have what we need. All right? So those of you don't know, these are people that try to come against our technology, and they ended up canceling their orders, pulling their orders because they can't compete with our black technology. At the end of the day, we don't care. We've already got what we wanted, and we're going to go back to work as we usually do. But usually, like I said, usually when it comes to our technology, that's the first problem we have is people who think they can take it on, and we go to order their products or bring it over here for testing, and they cancel. So we already know the story. If you can back your product up, you want to be on that table. Now keep in mind, these are products that we were bringing down here to test against Legend and Phantom technology, and these individuals decided to forfeit and pull their orders. So, or pull the orders that we placed. But at the end of the day, the table speaks for itself. Okay, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. Thank you all for your time. I have to go, and God bless.